Welcome everybody to rebuilding the Dallas Cowboys without Micah Parsons. So in real life, the Cowboys traded Micah Parsons to the Green Bay Packers for 2 future first-round picks and defensive tackle Kenny Clark. Alright, so here are our scouts. We have expertise in running back and offensive tackle and edge, offensive tackle, defensive tackle, running back, offensive tackle, wide receiver, and corner. We do have a lot of left tackles this year in the draft, so that might be something that we look at. There are 5 in the top 14. All right, so Dallas is always really good at simulating in Madden, which is why you don't see a lot of Dallas Cowboy rebuilds. Kenny Clark does have 5 tackles for loss and 3 sacks on the season. So, I mean, he is doing what he was supposed to be doing in Green Bay. He's a tackle for loss guy, and he gets to the quarterback when he can. Now, on the other side of things, Micah Parsons is having a hell of a year. 7 tackles for loss, 9.5 sacks, that is double. That's almost triple Rashawn Gary's amount of sacks. Now, unfortunately, there are some issues with the Dallas Cowboys. They have a lot of great players that are coming up on their ending of contract, and they only have $20 million. That's not a lot of money to work with here, unfortunately, but I do know the one person that I really want to bring back, DaRon Bland. He is back, so we don't have to worry about him. Unfortunately, now we only have $3.1 million to work with, but we are going to have to let a lot of people walk this year. We did lose to the Denver Broncos in Week 8, bringing us to 5-3 on the season. Now, normally, I would kind of start trading away a couple of pieces here and there, try to see what we can get. I am going to make one trade here at the deadline, and that is going to be strong safety Donovan Wilson. I'm going to see what kind of teams want him and what interest we're getting back. We are trading strong safety Donovan Wilson to the Chiefs for a 3rd and a 4th round. Just trying to get some compensation for a player that we're not bringing back and I don't see actually doing very well in the future of Madden. I have no idea what the hell happened, but the Dallas Cowboys have missed the playoffs. They went 8-9. We started off 5-3. Dak throws 4 touchdowns per every interception, and he's almost at 4,000 yards. Well, we do have picks 16 and 18 as of right now. Green Bay, unfortunately, did make the playoffs in this year's Madden franchise. Super Bowl 60 is between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Seattle Seahawks. And in the bottom right corner, we can see that Micah Parsons finished with 27 sacks. That should be an NFL record. That it is. Micah Parsons has a phenomenal year with Green Bay, racking up a brand new career record and an NFL record with 27 sacks. Micah Parsons, Defensive Player of the Year. I'm honestly not surprised. Best QB is Jalen Hurts with Dak Prescott right behind him. CeeDee Lamb is no longer a superstar X Factor, which might make it a little bit easier to bring him back for future contract negotiations. No matter what decisions are made here in the video, I know there's always going to be at least somebody that doesn't agree with one of the decisions I'm going to make. Here's the team as it stands. Right now, we need a running back and at least 1 or 2, maybe even 3 wide receivers. Definitely maybe 1 in the first round with one of the 2 picks that we have. So Green Bay's pick actually becomes number 25 because they made it pretty far into the playoffs. Our time has come at pick 16. And because we've spent so much time scouting these fantastic running backs all year, I did actually end up spotting a day 3 player that goes 2 to 3 in talent, or a projected undrafted free agent that is a number 1 round talent. That is definitely somebody that we're going to want to pick up. So I honestly think that we can skip on running back for now and get somebody else later in the draft. Between the 2 receivers that I was looking at, this guy has great excel, great speed, and he has some really good catching stats here. So I think we're going to go wide receiver with Addison Smiley to pair him with CeeDee Lamb on the other side. He is rated at number 21 in true value, and we got him at 16, but I am very excited to see what his statistics are when we actually open him up after the draft is over. So we are trading with the Seattle Seahawks. We moved back to 31 so they can pick their guy here at 25, in which they take a center, which isn't somebody that I was looking at anyway. We're going to take a strong safety here since we traded ours away. He is the 19th pick overall in the draft. He is also a hidden development. We're going to go with Brandon Childers. He does have really good change of direction compared to the other running back that I saw. So that's the only reason that was kind of making him stand out. Without trying, I did end up with round 7, pick 32, which is Mr. Irrelevant. Wow, he was ranked 95 in true value. And we also did find Dom Kincaid in the 3rd round at 70 overall. So this might be a little weird, but I'm going to move Mr. Irrelevant to fullback so that way he gets some snaps. He might not be doing the best, which might kind of impact our running game, but I think it'll be better for us in the long run if we can get both of our running backs and wide receiver all developing at the same time. I don't necessarily remember his name, but I'm pretty sure this is him here. 6th round, 16th pick, 75 overall running back out of Michigan. He is a superstar, so hopefully one of our guys is a little bit better than that in the long term. And this is the first time I've ever seen this. There were 381 overall players in this year's draft. All right, and here are our scouts for this year. Defensive tackle, offensive tackle, a tackle again with an edge, defensive tackle, wide receiver, quarter, and tight end and edge rusher. At the midseason mark, we've already had our bye week, and we are 4-2 on the season. Looks like Jordan Love and the Bills are having their game of the week over there. Looks like we're still waiting on our running back and our fullback to kind of develop and see what they have. And for whatever reason, I literally cannot move my cursor at all to look over stats and awards on this screen. It's like the screen's entirely broken. $23 million is all that we're given this year to re-sign some people. Tyler Smith is going to be our #1 bring back target. 25 years old, 89 overall star development player. He's got to be back. And we're going to bring him back for a long time, too. We're going to bring him back for 6 years, $120 million, and he is back indeed. Dak Prescott's not having a great time. Only 1,600 passing yards leads me to believe that we're running the ball more than we are doing anything else. Kenny Clark, 6 tackles for loss, 2.5 sacks at the midseason mark. He did end up with 6.5 last year, which was his 2nd most in his career. So it looks like the move to Dallas was actually working out for Kenny Clark, but I think he's regressing. We are 4-3 at week 9. We're moving on to the playoffs just to kind of see if the Dallas Cowboys can get their stuff together in the last half of the season. Maybe it's true. Maybe simulation this year just isn't as good as we think. Packers are 10-7 and the Cowboys are 7-10. Childers is a star development, and he's already up to an 83 overall, 87 with morale. I think we made the right choice in drafting him. Super Bowl 61, the Ravens, 49ers. It's almost as if like we've seen this one before. Micah Parsons, Defensive Player of the Year. We had Brandon Childers as runner-up for Offensive Rookie of the Year. And we held 1st and 2nd place in our best linebacker room. Kenny Clark is not regressing, at least not yet. So we might have another year or 2 before he fully does. Micah Parsons has another great year for the Packers. 15 tackle for loss and another 26 sacks, doubling anything that he's done in Dallas. Is Green Bay's defense the key of unlocking Micah Parsons? Or is that just Madden being Madden? It's official. Cooper Beebe, a 1st round this year, which is number 9, and a 3rd round this year to the Cardinals for a 1st round draft pick being number 3. Now you're probably wondering, why? Why trade up that many spots? Well, Jesse Metcalf is a defensive tackle, and we severely need another one to replace Kenny Clark when he inevitably starts going down in morale and in overall. Now, he doesn't look super impressive as of right now, but he is a hidden development with 94 strength. I think he might have something special here. Dak Prescott is on the clock. We just drafted Aaron Spencer. He is 97 in true value. We got him at 30. But he's a hidden development player, and he is a scrambler. So Dak's time might be up in Dallas. All right, and here are our draftees. We have our defensive tackle at a 76 overall, our backup quarterback at 71, wide receiver at 75, and we did pick up a right guard to replace Cooper Beebe in the 7th round at a 74 overall. Joe Milton, you are no longer a Dallas Cowboy. Psych. Kenny Clark and a random practice squad quarterback are going to the Carolina Panthers for their Mike and a 2nd round pick in this upcoming draft. The Kenny Clark experiment is officially over in Dallas. I figured we might as well get rid of him now before he starts regressing, and at least we can get something for him. Here at week 9, the Dallas Cowboys are officially 4-4. Obviously, this isn't what we were looking for in a rebuild of trying to make it to the playoffs and get to the Super Bowl. You guys remember how earlier in the video I said there's going to be some decisions that I'm going to make that you guys might not agree with? Well, here's one of them. Dallas fans, I'm sorry, but the Dak Prescott experiment in Dallas is also over. She's not really doing anything. We might as well give a shot to the new rookie who just came in. But in trading Dak Prescott to the Raiders, we get 2 first-round picks and a second in 2030. We got more out of Dak Prescott than we did out of Micah Parsons. The newcomer, the rookie, goes 6-3 in his first 9 games, bringing the Dallas Cowboys, I'm pretty sure, to winning the NFC East, which we do. We beat out Philadelphia, and here we are, week 1 of the playoffs. Aaron Spencer, 2,300 yards in 9 games, 14 touchdowns and 5 interceptions. Isn't crazy. I mean, considering the fact that he's a rookie and he made the playoffs and brought us back, I'd give him the benefit of the doubt. Dallas squeaks out a win against the Eagles 34-3, moving on to the divisional round against the Green Bay Packers and Micah Parsons. The last time that the Packers and Cowboys met up wasn't so good. Micah Parsons, 18.5 sacks with Rashawn Gary at 13 on the other half. I don't know. Aaron Spencer's going to be in for one hell of a game. We're going to see it together for the first time if Green Bay has defeated Dallas or if it's the other way around. Aaron Spencer got it done. Dallas, Falcons, NFC Championship. Your Atlanta Falcons are going to the Super Bowl. The Cowboys are going to have to watch from the sidelines. Dallas knocked off the Eagles and the Packers and then go on to lose to the Falcons as it's a Falcons-Titans Super Bowl. Offensive Rookie of the Year, Defensive Rookie. Doesn't look like we're going to have anything in here except for Best Offensive Lineman goes to Tyler Smith. I just got word from Jerry Jones that we're going all in for a Super Bowl push this year. All right, so we did make a couple big moves. Jonathan Allen, Jabril Peppers, Rashawn Gary are all coming to Dallas. Jerry Jones called his shot. He said he wanted to make a push this year. He gave us full authority to do whatever it is to get Dallas to the Super Bowl. There's not any changes here on offense, I'll tell you that much. Defenses win championships. Look at this defense that we put together with some draft capital and moving around some pieces from free agency and the draft. We are going all in, Dallas to the Super Bowl on 3. 1, 2. Here we are in the playoffs, just like I told you. Jerry Jones wanted to push, and he got that push. Aaron Spencer had one hell of a year in his second year. Almost 4,000 passing yards, 33 touchdowns, 9 interceptions. We didn't run the ball a lot because our quarterback did that too. CeeDee Lamb, 1,200 receiving yards for 8 touchdowns. Let's take a look at this defense and what pressure they got on the other team's quarterbacks. 13 tackle for loss, 9 tackle for loss, 7 tackle for loss, and then 2 sixes. Now, sacks on the other hand, 8, 15, 21, 27, and 32, just in the top 6 there. Can we make it through Atlanta? Can we make it through the divisional and the championship to make it to the Super Bowl? Let's find out. The Dallas Cowboys lose by a touchdown in the wild card round, losing back-to-back years against the Atlanta Falcons. Even me taking over wasn't enough to help them. We made one final push, and that wasn't enough either. So that'll do it from here in Dallas. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please check out my other rebuild videos if you wanted to spend some time on the channel. I truly appreciate you all for watching, and I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.